In every survival situation ever documented, there is a moment, a 10-second window, before panic sets in, before the body takes over, before rational thought becomes impossible. The people who survive use those 10 seconds differently than everyone else. Here is what they do. The moment your brain registers a threat, adrenaline floods your system in under 2 seconds. Heart rate doubles, vision narrows. Blood moves away from your brain and into your muscles. Your body is preparing to fight or run. It is not preparing to think. Studies of survival situations show that most people in genuine danger do one of 3 things. They freeze, they flee without direction, or they fixate on the wrong problem. None of those responses are wrong. They are biology, the body doing exactly what evolution designed it to do. But evolution designed you to survive a predator in an open field. Not a flood, not a fire, not a structural collapse, not a grid failure in the middle of winter. The threat has changed. The body has not. The 10-second rule is simple. It was observed in survivors of plane crashes, shipwrecks, building fires, and wilderness emergencies. When the threat becomes real, before you move, before you speak, before you act, you take 10 seconds. You ask 3 questions. In this order. Every time. First, what is the immediate threat to my life right now? Not in an hour. Right now. Second, what do I have? Not what do I wish I had. What is physically present around me? Third, what is one action I can take in the next 60 seconds that moves me away from the threat? One action. Not a plan, not a strategy. One action. 10 seconds. 3 questions. One action. That is the entire rule. Those 10 seconds do something specific to your brain. Asking a question, any structured question, activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational thought, planning, and decision-making. The same part that adrenaline shuts down. The question does not need to have an answer. The act of asking it is enough to interrupt the panic response and give your rational mind a window to operate. This is why experienced soldiers, firefighters, and pilots use checklists under pressure. Not because the checklist contains magic information, because reading a checklist forces the brain into a structured sequence and out of reactive panic mode. The 10-second rule is your checklist. 3 questions. Built in. Always available. Costs nothing. Requires no equipment. You will not remember this rule in the moment you need it, unless you have practiced it before that moment. The way you practice it is simple. Every time something goes wrong, not a survival situation, just daily life, use the 3 questions. Stuck in traffic. Power goes out. An argument. A flat tire. A missed flight. 10 seconds. What is the immediate problem? What do I have? What is one action? The rule builds as a habit, and habits work when panic doesn't. When the real moment comes, and for most people it will come, the 10 seconds will already be automatic. Your brain will reach for it the way your hand reaches for a door handle in complete darkness, without thinking, without hesitation. 10 seconds, 3 questions. One action. That is the difference between the people who survive and the people who don't. The grid is fragile. You are not. This is MistVault.